All right. We're live. We're live. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Or good night for some of you. We're going to be watching the Game Awards nominees for 2004. And there's only one game I want to win. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I have bias. It is a pretty strong one. We want Rebirth to win. We want Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to win. So we're gonna do everything we can to make that happen. But we're still waiting. There's about a minute and 20 before it gets started, and we'll switch over once it's completely started up. But we're gonna be watching the nominations, talking about them. It's gonna go pretty quick. It's gonna be like a 11-12 minute video where they're just listing out nominations for each category. And so there's gonna be some part of it that's gonna be hard to talk over, but as like certain things come up, I'll probably talk about it. And then after the nominations are over, we will actually go through and talk about any controversial ones, and then I'm going to vote. There's a voting for nominations you can do afterwards. So all right, we're about to get started. Let's go ahead and head over. All right. Exciting. Here we go. We are started. We are started.
And the Game Award, and the Game Award goes to... And the Game Award, goes to... And the winner is...
It's too bad I won't get to be here for the actual
10 years ago,
the actual
we began
reveal.
a journey together to celebrate video games as the biggest, most powerful form
Hi,
of
Diana.
entertainment in the world. And on Thursday, December 12th, right here at Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, we will recognize the best and show you what's next with the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. Hey
I know,
everybody, I'm
Mark
Jeff
Hamill
Healy.
is crazy.
Welcome to the TGA Global
Still can't believe that
Nominations
happened.
Announcement Special. Today, it is my distinct honor to reveal this year's nominees, recognizing talented game developers from studios big and small around the world. And you can help select the winners by voting right now at thegameawards.com. All right, you've waited long enough, so let's do it. Here are the nominees for the Game Awards 2024. For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. Your best
Probably gonna be
performance
14.
nominees are Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Ooh.
Hannah Tell for Life is Strange Double Exposure, Umberly Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jurgens Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. For the best mobile game,
It
the
might be
nominees are
Brianna White. We'll see though.
AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card
Oh,
Game Pocket,
Balatro, hands
Wuthering
down.
Waves, and
It could be the
Zenless
Pokemon trading
Zone
game.
Zero. The nominees for Best Art Direction are Astrobot,
Ooh.
Black Myth Wukong,
Okay.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Neva. For Best Score and Music,
Okay.
this year's nominees are Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII
Rebirth, let's go.
Metaphor
100%.
ReFantazio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade.
Slow down, he does
In
not.
the category of
I told
Best
you, it's gonna be
Audio
really
Design,
fast.
These games are nominated: Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Rebirth?
Senua's Saga Hellblade
Probably
2, and
Hellblade though.
Silent Hill 2. Best Adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation: Arcane,
Reverse sweep
Fallout,
rate. Oh, arcade,
Knuckles,
100%.
Like a Dragon
100%.
Yakuza,
It's
and
so good.
Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft.
It's like a
For
movie. It's
best
so
narrative
good.
in a game, the TGA nominees are Final Fantasy VII
Rebirth.
Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, Metaphor ReFantazio, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Games for Impact celebrates
I feel like it's gonna be
thought-provoking games
Rebirth.
with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Here are this year's nominees. Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera, Zao. The nominees for Best Community Support are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14,
Oh,
Fortnite,
wow.
Helldivers 2, and
This is a tough
No
one.
Man's Sky.
It might
In
be
the category of
14.
Best Multiplayer, the nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2,
Definitely not
Super
Helldivers.
Mario Party Jamboree,
Too new.
Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2.
Tekken
Best
8.
independent
It's
game
probably Tekken 8.
celebrates games with a high degree of risk tolerance, as they are produced outside of the traditional publisher system. The nominees are Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50.
Probably
Next is Best
Balatro.
Debut
It's
Indie
way
Game,
too
which
massive.
recognizes a development team that hasn't won a Game Award before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2024. The nominees are Animal Well,
Probably
Balatro,
Animal Well.
Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire.
Like, it got
The
a
best
lot of
VR
buzz. Animal
AR
Well got a
game
lot of
nominees
buzz.
are Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, and
I didn't know any of these
Metro
existed.
Awakening. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Queso, Iluwan, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pecora. Part of the Game Awards
Dang,
is
I don't
looking
know
forward to
them
what's
well enough
next,
to
and
say.
yes, we'll have lots of games to announce on December 12th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees
Nominate
based on
me.
currently announced titles. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach,
Okay.
Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6,
It's gotta be Grand Theft
Metroid
Auto
Prime
6.
4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh,
The
but
best
that's also
action
very
adventure
anticipated.
nominees are
Oh god, that's hard.
Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Definitely
The
not.
best role-playing, the jury
It's
selected
good, but not that good.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a
Gotta be
Dragon:
Rebirth,
Infinite
right?
Wealth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. In the category of Best Fighting, the nominees are Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Multiversus, and
No.
Tekken 8. The nominees for
it might
Best
be Dragon
Action
Ball.
are Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2.
I gotta give it to Wukong.
Innovation
Even though
in
Star Blade's
accessibility
amazing.
celebrates
It
games that are
was
making
so
our
good.
industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts, the nominees for innovation in accessibility are Call of Duty Black
Hellblade.
Ops 6,
Already can say
Diablo
Hellblade.
4, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws.
Really? Hellblade wasn't on there?
Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are Astrobot, Princess
Astrobot.
Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree,
Ooh, that's...
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. The Best Sim Strategy nominees are Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami: Path of the Goddess,
That'd be
Manor
cool.
Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. This year, these titles are nominated for Best Sports Racing, F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25,
I have
Spin
no idea.
2K25, and WWE 2K24.
I don't play any of these games.
All right, let's take a look at our
I know,
three
right?
esports categories, starting with
I'm surprised
Best
that they
esports
nominated
game. The nominees are
Kunitsu.
Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The nominees for
Probably
Best
Valorant.
Esports Athlete are 3-3, Alexi B, Chuvi, Faker,
Gotta give me Faker.
Zywoo,
Give me
and
Faker.
Kong Kong.
Faker's,
And for the
he's
Best
too
Esports
goated.
team, our special esports committee nominated these teams: Billy Gaming, League of Legends; Gen G, League of Legends; Navi, Counter-Strike; T1, League of Legends;
T1.
and Team Liquid, Dota 2. All right, it's time for our final two categories. For Best Game Direction, which
Oh my God, here we go.
outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design, the nominees are Astrobot,
Okay.
Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. And finally, our global TGA jury, of which I am not a member, has selected the following 6 games as nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2024. The Game of the Year nominees are
Game of the Year.
Astrobot from Team Asobi,
Wow. Did not
Balatro
expect
from
that one.
Local Thunk, Black Myth Wukong by Game Science,
It's
Elden
possible
Ring Shadow
Wukong
of the
wins.
Erdtree by From Software, Final Fantasy VII
Let's
Rebirth
go!
from Square Enix, and Metaphor ReFantazio from
It's gotta
Studio
be
Zero.
Rebirth. It's
So
gotta
there
be.
you have it. Those are your nominees for Game of the Year. And yes, that means you'll hear the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Bell, play their themes live on this very stage on December 12th. But before then, you should head to thegameawards.com to help select the winners by casting your ballot in all categories. Also, stay tuned for the announcement of our Player's Voice category, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 2nd. The winners in all
Player's
categories
Voice.
will be revealed live during the Game Awards when it streams globally on Thursday, December 12th, starting with the opening act at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 12:30 GMT at thegameawards.com. Our team cannot wait to share our 10th anniversary show with you. I hope to see you then. And don't forget to cast your vote.
All right. We gotta go vote. We got to go vote. You know what is interesting? The Game Awards website normally does not show up until, like, whenever you search for the Game Awards, like, the website itself does not show up in any of the results, except for in this case, whenever the voting is live. I don't know why that is. Okay, so is the voting? Oh, it says coming soon. It's not ready yet. Unless maybe I go to the main website. Nope. Well, so what is one category that I didn't quite understand was game direction. Like, what is the meaning of game direction in a category? Defines a space of possible games. Game direction refers to the role of the game director and game creative director. Okay, so it's just the director. It's basically just honoring the director. I see. Got it, got it. That makes sense.
When more than 100 people believing the same vision and
All right, is it live yet? Oh my god. It's not looking good. The website is down. Yeah. Rip. Well, that sucks. I guess we'll come back to it. We'll play some Wordle first. Award. Seems on brand. Yeah, the traffic's insane right now. You're voting later today? Okay. Alright, we got an A and an R. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Because the A was in that place. Stamp. But there's no R in that. Start. Ah, that was a crappy guess. I wasted that guess. There's two T's. Also, that R was already there. So it's gotta be something. Gramp. Cramp. No. We haven't guessed with an E yet. Damn. This sucks. We could try Braille. Oh. Okay. It's not trail. It's not grill. Frill? Yeah. I also was thinking frill. I'm just thinking about what other options there are before I lock it in. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other option. All right, we got it. Let's check and see if it's up yet. It's still taking a while. All right. Blank Martin, frequent collaborator with one down. Okay, I'll come back to that. Parts of irrigation system. Pipes. Beginning. Start. Backup camera's place on car. Rear. Make an attempt. Try. Stuff in a printer cartridge. It's inks, right? That doesn't match this at all. Okay. Common kind of tests for a literature class. Common kind of test. Like a written test, like a written exam or a essay? Oh, essay. Okay. All right, so this is all wrong then. Make a sudden turn. There's like pivot. There's make a sudden turn. Jokey suffix with best. Suffix is like the start of? No, it's the end of. I don't like these kinds of ones. Like, it's a weird thing to try and guess. Jokey suffix with best. Bestest. Beginning. It's still loading, by the way. This game is hard. Yeah. Beginning. If I could get this one, that would help a lot. Stuff in a printer cartridge. Like, it's specifically a printer cartridge. It has to be like inks, right? Vote now. Let's refresh. Okay, vote now. Start voting. It's pretty dang slow, even though it's up. What other words for ink is there? Pigment? Ink? Can't think of anything. Oh, okay, here we go. I need to sign in the vote. Rip. Alright, let me do this off screen. Oh, I can use my Twitch account. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. I don't know if it quite got my account correct, but whatever. The icon's like missing. But we can vote now. Alright, so game of the year. Gotta give it to Rebirth. Gotta give it to Rebirth. That's crazy that they start with game of the year. You already know which one I voted for? Yeah, I know. I know. Award for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Innovation and creative vision. What did you vote for this category? Did you also vote Rebirth, Diana? You can't believe that card game is nominated? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Rebirth 100%? Okay. I think that's a good call because like even if it doesn't get Game of the Year, like Rebirth gets other categories for sure. But wouldn't it be crazy if it was just a whole Rebirth sweep? Best narrative for outstanding storytelling, narrative, and development in a game. It's Rebirth. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Yeah, this one is hard. Let's take a quick look at just the competition, right? I'm sure that they don't give any previews. So it's like, let's take a look at like the trailer for this. I think animation wise, like they did a really great job on this. It's definitely beautiful. All right, now let's take a look at Wukong. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Is this like gameplay trailer though? That's the question. They definitely like did an amazing job. Like even the trees look really good. Look at that. It's insane how good this is. Yeah. It's honestly looking like Wukong. Let's take a look at Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree. It's just a little bit more rough around the edges, you know? Just a little bit. Definitely has the atmospheric vibe though. Like if I had to pick based on atmosphere, it might be Erdtree. Cause it definitely excels at that part. But the fidelity and technical achievement of the art is not quite it. Like there's definitely parts that just look yeah. God, this is tough. This is tough. It's like what do you like more in a game? Do you like the atmosphere or do you like the fidelity? I think that Wukong does have pretty good atmosphere regardless. Arco, you think Wukong is the best? Yeah. I think I'm leaning that direction too. I think I am. All right, that's for best art direction. We got 29 categories we're voting for here. Oh boy, it's chugging. It's taking a bit. Oh, it finally voted. Let's go. All right, best score in music. Oh my god. Okay, okay, to be real, Stellar Blade's music was pretty good, but it wasn't so good that I want to listen to it like outside of the game nonstop. It was good within the game, and I loved listening to it in the game. I feel like Rebirth is just going to floor it, you know, like there's also a lot more in the soundtrack. Either Rebirth or Silent Hill. Let's see. All right. We're gonna take a listen to a little bit of the OST. This is 12 years ago. We need the remake. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. I've been requested to listen to the Rebirth. This is not it. Let's go to actual YouTube. I don't think they have like an official one on YouTube. Wait. I have to be careful with that. I'm gonna listen to that one on Spotify actually. Rebirth. Okay, this is the preview version for Rebirth. It's really good. It's really, really good. Okay. Wait. Listen to the boss music. All right. I will give it a listen. Rebirth boss. Is there a particular song that you want me to listen to? There's like the Leviathan boss. It's called Her Final Prayer. Okay. I'm not seeing that. Is it... Okay. Sorry about that. My audio device just like died on me mid listen. Okay. I can look it up on here. Her Final Prayer. And we'll just listen to this. This isn't boss music though. I think I'm gonna vote Rebirth though. This is a tough one, but I think I'm gonna vote Rebirth. Best audio design. All right, here we go. Best audio design. Best in-game audio and sound design. How would you guys distinguish this though? Like between the music, like in my mind, I think like the, you know, sound effects that you hear, the various environmental effects, anything that's like kind of fades into the background. Hellblade 2? I could see it. I could see it. Audio design is just the general sounds of the game. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Okay. One thing that I do want to look into. Let's take a look at just like some gameplay. It's pretty damn good. I mean, Astrobot did a really good job, like, atmosphere-wise with the sound. Like, everything is so satisfying within the sound design. It's pretty insane. Like, even the counter... I don't know. I think I might have to get this into Astrobot. It's really good. It's really, really good. Like, the amount of effort that went into it, I think Astrobot probably wins this. All right, best performance awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. We got Brianna White, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Hannah Telly. Is it Telly or Tell? And then Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2, Melina Jurgens, Hellblade 2. You're saying Brianna 100%? I was leaning that direction. I was definitely leaning that direction. In terms of like the performance from Luke, like what did you think? Did you think that it was as good as Brianna's? It's either Luke or Brianna. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I already know that I really loved Brianna's performance. You're gonna give it to Luke? Okay. I think that's totally fair. I'll go ahead and vote Brianna. I love Brianna. Innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and concept to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Okay. This is a tough one. I actually don't know the accessibility options for a lot of these. I can say that Diablo 4's is pretty good. I have no idea when it comes to Call of Duty. I doubt it has much, but it could surprise me. Let's see. Accessibility options. Let's look at Dragon Age Velgard. So they're saying that they have subtitles with the option to turn off NPCs. You got two different types of fonts, I guess, or size options. Colorblind modes, love to see that. Persistent dot. Hiding HUD elements. Thread indicator, ranged indicator, visual cues, motion blur. I wouldn't really consider that much. Has a volume slider for audio cues, providing additional feedback for some visual mechanics, including an incoming attack indicator, target lock-on, and conversation wheels. Okay. Glint ping. Spatialized sound effects will play at object locations. They don't have a tetanitis slider? I know. But hopefully there's just no sounds that cause that in the first place. I don't know. Disable UI hold inputs. That's actually really nice. I hate when games don't give you that option. Ability wheel controller activation. Can be set to hold or tap. Blocking and aiming requires sustained holds. Okay. No QuickTime events. That's just present by design. Rapid input sequences are present for certain attack combos. Inputs are present for ultimate ability. Aim assist, aim snap. Prevent death can be turned on and off, available only if the storyteller in the storyteller preset. Hey, thanks for the follow, kitten. Enemy damage has 5 options to adjust strength of incoming attacks. So like this is like difficulty changes. Combat timings. This is pretty nice. Like this lets you tailor the experience for sure. Object visibility, so like you can turn on whether it's super visible. All right, we're playing songs that weren't a part of my playlist just to not get DMCA. I'm gonna turn that off. Guidance and progression. Hi. How's it going, kitten? We're just looking through the accessibility options for Dragon Age, trying to make a decision. All right, let's look at Diablo 4 accessibility. It's got an accessible screen reader, fully customizable mouse and keyboard, colorblind filter, text-to-speech, options for chat. That is pretty nice considering it's a multiplayer game. Expanded difficulty settings, fast-paced combat, skill slot. They honestly didn't highlight everything that I know is in the, yeah, like this is pretty crazy. Like I haven't seen a screen reader in a game before. That doesn't really highlight everything though. This is just someone's individual review. I honestly think that Dragon Age might take this in terms of accessibility. Like the number of things you can customize, the minute detail that you can customize it with, it's really good. So I'm gonna give it to Dragon Age. Next category, games for impact. All right, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kinzera Zao. You want to play Indica? Yeah, I haven't played this. You're doing good, just relaxing, trying to lose some weight. Ooh, okay. Wow, congratulations. That's exciting. I hope that it goes well. I hope the surgery goes well, and I hope that you're able to lose weight. I'm assuming that, like, it's not necessarily correlated to the surgery, but regardless. I'm sure that it has to have been like something you've been planning for a really long time. So that's really exciting. This is tough. This is a tough category. Like, I don't know if I can really make an educated decision on this well enough. Like, I'm almost inclined to say Tales of Kinzera or Hellblade 2. Just because I don't know enough about these other games to really say. What would you guys vote for? I really liked the message prior to the game's release that Tales of Kinzera has, but it's not necessarily, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily the same in the game in terms of the message that was, you know, apparent in the game itself. But I know Hellblade 2 is definitely has a lot of, it's about grief. Okay. Would you say that you pick Zao over Hellblade in terms of like thought-provoking impact, pro-social? Because I was leaning towards one of these two. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna vote for Zao then. Best ongoing. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. This one seems pretty easy. I'm just gonna give you a quick story. Like, I have a friend that I talk to. He moved to SoCal, and he plays Final Fantasy 14. And every time that there is a new release of content for 14, it's like he disappears off the face of the planet. Like, I don't know where he goes. He just disappears. And this last, like, past 2 weeks, I've been hitting him up. I've been like, hey, let's play some games together. Like, let's catch up. I got a lot of updates to share with you. And, like, nothing. He's declined every time. So I'm just like, all right. I know that Fortnite, like content-wise, they turn out things like butter, you know, like they got the content. But in terms of most like involved that players tend to be, I feel like 14 sucks people away and they just disappear. So I'm gonna pick 14. 14 has been making this category for the past 10 years. That does not surprise me. Yeah, I have to lose weight according to my surgeon. I got the surgery date 7 days ago, and 10 days ago you weighed 246 and you're at 214 and continuing to lose more. Wow, that's really impressive. Like, it's basically almost 30 pounds. Or 20 pounds, I mean. That's really good. Keep it up. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. This one's tough. 31.8 pounds. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. This one is tough. I will say, it feels like out of all the games that have listened to their community and made changes and like continue to support their community, No Man's Sky has done that. Baldur's Gate 3, I don't know if it's been around long enough to really say. Let's just go take a quick gander at the socials. You'd vote Baldur's Gate 3 because they added mod support for consoles? Wow, that's actually impressive. How did they do that? Baldur's Gates 3. How did they do that? Mod support, PS5. Users will be able to download mods soon after. That's crazy. Did they just like That's really interesting. I've never heard of mods on consoles before. They must have like integrated into the actual game itself and then allowed for hosting of mods on their own platform, I imagine, in order to make that happen. Interesting. I think I have to vote for Baldur's Gate 3 just for mod support on consoles. That is very impressive. All right, best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. All right, our options are Animalwell, Alatro, Laurel and the Laser Eyes, Neva, UFO 50. This is tough. But you feel like it's gonna go to Animal Well? I mean, we're talking about the category is best independent game. But when they define best independent game, they say for outstanding creative and technical achievement. That like makes it more difficult for me to decide. Like, I don't know if Animal Well has outstanding and creative technical achievement. Let's take a look. I mean, they definitely did a great job on like particles and animations. Like all of that is really impressive for an indie game. In terms of Balatro, though, what would be the most impressive aspect of this game? It'd probably be... This game is like multiplayer, right? It is not. Okay, so this is purely a single player game. Interesting. All right, let's look at Neva. I mean, in terms of like an indie game that executes on just like the art direction and the animations, albeit kind of repetitive for like the walk cycle and everything. It's still really pretty. And it seems like a lot for an indie game. The animations outside of the walk cycle feel the cleanest. And just like the cinematics too, like everything they have done for the cinematics have just been beautiful. I think Bellatro is gonna win. I'll be honest. I think Bellatro is gonna win. I'm gonna give my vote to Neva. Best debut. Best debut. It's gonna go to Bellatro because they literally just had so much popularity on release. So much popularity. Best mobile game. I remember Wuthering Waves was really popular when it first came out, and then it kind of died off. Same for Zenless Zone Zero. This game, it's generated some buzz. I don't know if I think of Balatro as a mobile game specifically, because it's playable on multiple platforms. AFK Journey. You know, I'm just gonna pick a vote based on what I like the most. I'm just gonna pick the trading card game because the mobile category I don't really care as much about. And same for this category. I'm just gonna go with Argon. All right, best action game. For the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Most impressive aspect is the fact that it's nominated for your game of the year. You talking about Animal Well? Which one was it? Or Balatro? Best action game. Balatro, yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, combat-wise, Wukong is kind of good. It's kind of good. Stellar Blade, also really good combat. I really enjoyed the combat. Is it better than Wukong? I don't know. Like, that's a tough one. Like, this is also like, you know, what feels good sort of question. All right, I'm gonna have to set up a search for YouTube later. Wukong's combat is not great, to be honest. It's the epitome of style without substance. That's unfortunate. But that being said, it is also, it is the Souls-esque style of combat, which I think is, it is pretty much the same as any other Souls game. The difference for Wukong is that they've done these like stances that make the combat a little bit more dynamic, and I would argue a little bit more fun than most Souls games. I think also the movement options in terms of like how you can move around and like navigate in combat looks pretty clean, and like seems like it would make it more fun. But I could also see the combat getting a little old or repetitive after a period of time. Stellar Blade has a lot of great combat mechanics. It got repetitive for you? I could see it. So Stellar Blade has some great concepts. Like, it has timing windows that are visualized. It has, let's see if I can just get into a boss battle or something. I think in terms of like style and ways that you can fight, there's a variety of ways you can play the game. whenever I played Stellar Blade with a friend, we both played very differently. Like, I was much more willing to go up close and personal, and she was more interested in using items and things like that. But I wanted to go in and like get the timing windows, get the like parries, and into the combat like finishers and stuff. But also the options you have for like going into different chains in combat is really satisfying. And when you hit it, it feels really rewarding. You feel like you did something that was like technical, skill wise. So combat was really good in this game. All right, I'm gonna give my vote to Stellar Blade. You played it like a dress-up game. This is what I mean. All right, best action adventure. For the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. So we have Astrobot, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So the puzzle solving part of this is going to be the main thing that I think distinguishes these games. When it comes to the puzzles in Astrobot, I feel like they're pretty simple. Like they're not, they're meant to be played by all ages. It's meant to be relatively easy to pick up and figure out. So the puzzles, they're not super complex, but they're still fun. Echoes of Wisdom, kind of the same thing. Puzzles are kind of simple. The puzzle is generally more in what item you know, make an echo of more than anything. But I think it still is very creative in the way that it goes about solving puzzles. Something you haven't, you know, really seen much of in a action adventure game before. A Zelda game being only one in category is crazy to see. What do you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. A Zelda game being only in one category. So you're saying like the fact that we don't see a Zelda game in every category or more categories is wild. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know if I can say the puzzle games for Silent Hill were super complex. I didn't get to see a lot of the puzzles in Silent Hill 2, so I can't really say. I feel like the puzzle is more survival, not wasting your ammo, figuring out how to get out. You know, like those are more the aspects of the puzzle than anything. I'm gonna give this one to Echoes of Wisdom. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Best RPG. Oh, you already know. You already know it's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Best fighting. All right. I think I'm gonna give it to Sparking Zero. Although it's kind of died down in popularity. Unfortunately. I think the combat might be a bit one-dimensional. I think that they do a really good job with the combat, but it could be better. Tekken 8, because Max loves it. Yeah, there's definitely an argument for Tekken 8. The only reason that I think this one is just because... Oh, okay. Primarily designed around head-to-head combat. That does change how I perceive it, then. I would say this game is a lot of fun. I don't think it's necessarily skill-based. Like, not as skill-based as a game like Tekken. Honestly, I would love to see Rivals of Aether 2 on here. It's not on this list. And that might just be because the game is so new this year. But in terms of like actual competitive combat, Tekken has definitely outshone the competition. How many people are playing? I'm curious. Concurrent users. Alright, so about 10K on average. Now let's look at Tekken 8. Wow. That's surprising. I thought Tekken 8 would blow it out of the water. That's actually kind of crazy to me. Holy, the initial release was insane. Oh my god. It blew Tekken out of the water. What the hell? That surprises me. Powerpuff Girls barely have hands. Is that? No, they just have fists. Their hands are their fists. They are made to destroy. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back to Dragon Ball. Just based on the concurrent users. Holy, what the hell? That's insane. Alright, best family game. Okay. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire. I feel like Jamboree is in the running. I think that I have to dock it points because it's a Mario Party game, and we have Mario Party games very frequently. And so, like, innovation-wise, there's not a ton. It's definitely one of the best Mario Party games. 100%. Is it something that, you know, you're going to play a ton of with your family? Maybe. Honestly, maybe. I could see an argument for coming back to this over and over and over. Whereas Astrobot, you play it, you beat it, you don't go back, right? Princess Peach Showtime. I think the reception was less than anticipated. I think mostly just due to the lack of Nintendo's willingness to, like, really, you know, break outside the mold with how they made this game. It was a very safe game. They were very safe with this this release. Best family game. All right, I'm gonna give this Jamboree. I've convinced myself. Best sim strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. I mean, when we say irrespective of platform, that is tough, because generally I think of strategy games on PC. But I know that that has evolved and it has changed. And we are seeing more strategy games outside of just the typical top-down RTS, which is good. So our options are Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kanitsu, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. Alright, so I am curious what Manor Lords is. Let's take a look on Steam. Yes. I do remember seeing this game. I do remember seeing this. I haven't heard anything about this game. Age of Mythology. Like, how popular really is it? I feel like we have Age of Empire style games like pretty frequently. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give my vote to Path of the Goddess. Alright. Sports and racing. I like how they just use whatever famous celebrity wherever possible. It's like the celebrity is selling the game. Or athlete, I should say. Oh man, I really have no like preference in this race. But since I've been getting back into basketball, I'm gonna give it to NBA. Best multiplayer. Best multiplayer. I know that Jamboree does have multiplayer online. Helldivers 2 already died off. It's a game that's no longer like, you know, it's no longer in the spotlight, the limelight. I'm sure tons of people play this game. I have no idea how many people play Warhammer. Tekken 8, we already know that it has a bit of an underwhelming amount of people playing it, but perhaps this is just because of the platform. I don't know. Let's see if there's any other. No, it's only on. It's only on Steam, I guess. Or at least that's the only charts that I can find. It's on PlayStation as well, of course. Check Tekken 8 sales. That's a good point. Sales. 57 million. Jamboree. Let's do Super Mario Party. The problem is Nintendo doesn't report their sales, so we don't have any idea. Or at least not as openly as other companies do. Not even like a million in sales. I think in terms of people playing it every day, this is definitely up there. Let's check Black Ops. I'm sure it's gonna be insane. Biggest release in history. So what's the number? Oh. Wait, why are there numbers? They're just literally 100 million monthly active players across all platforms. 425 million copies. Damn. That's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna give it the second 8. I think that it's just more of a pleasant online experience. All right, best adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Arcane. Don't even have to think about it. Most anticipated game. Recognizing an announced game that has demonstratively illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. I didn't even see Ghost of Yotai when I first saw the announcement. Death Stranding 2, I didn't see this either. GTA 6 is gonna win. I know it's gonna win. But if I had to vote for what I would prefer over what I think is gonna win, I'd probably vote Ghost of Yotai. What did you vote, Diana? Did you vote DS2? Or did you vote what you thought would win? Because I feel like I want to vote for what I'm most anticipating versus what I think is going to win in this particular case. Really? Choosing between Death Stranding 2 and Monster Hunter is hard. I never thought I'd hear those words out of your mouth. I thought it'd be Death Stranding all the way. I'm gonna vote Ghost of Yotai. I'm really anticipating that game. Content Creator of the Year. You know I absolutely love the beta. I do know this. I do know this. Alright. For a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2024. Queso. Ilo Juan. Techo Gamers. Typical Gamer. Yusada Pecora. I don't know really any of these other than Queso in like passing. I've just heard his name in passing. And maybe Typical Gamer in passing. Aside from that, I have not heard of these creators before. I wish they gave a little clip to help us vote, but we'll look at like most watched or most popular view counts. Okay. Is this all Queso? Like, I would like to see something from his actual channel. This is a fan YouTube channel. What if we go to Queso videos popular? Fears of Phantom. Or Fears of Fathom.
Yep. I had to put the toilet seat down. Cheating, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, the tearing, the screen tearing is insane on this. You see the screen tearing in this video? Check out Queso Leon Kennedy cameo. It's called Queso Gets Roasted by His Favorite Actor. Okay, I'll check that out. Uh-oh. There's nowhere to go.
Chat, I think I just saw somebody in the house. Chat, did you see that just now? Wait, did I just see somebody in the house? Wait, somebody clip what just happened, please. Wait, somebody please clip what just happened. I don't even care if he finds me. Wait, clip it, I gotta go look. Hey, Mike, give me 1 second. Hold on.
Is that not a person? All right. Okay.
I knew it. Somebody's in the house.
Gets roasted. What? Gets roasted by his favorite actor. Do you mind sending the link? I'll watch it after you send the link. I'm gonna look up. Oh, crap! I didn't mean to vote. Change my vote. I'm gonna look up Ilohan now. It's a short. Okay.
Vale, pues si sabe
7.8 million. Oh, this is in like another language.
señores. ¿Cómo se enfadan los indios?
Dude, get off of me!
You missed it? Oh man.
Mierda, tío. Hostia, vídeo 30 y yo no me lo esperaba, tío. Tío, saca.
All right. Well, can't vote very effectively if I don't know the language. Is it this one? Gets cooked? As it gets cooked? Which one is it? I guess it's any of these. We'll watch the 11K one, I guess.
Okay, so it's Leon Kennedy.
Oh my goodness, dude! Bro! It's Leon! Chad, it's Leon!
Okay, so it's Leon Kennedy. Chris Redfield. Chris Redfield.
Okay, who told him to say this, bro? Why did you bring up Chris Redfield to Leon? Bro, you can't be doing that. Now he's mad at me.
You know what? I got a bone to pick with you. Look at you. You look like a 1x1 Lego piece.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm retiring, bro.
Oh no!
No, I'm retiring. I'm one Lego piece by Leon Kennedy himself.
A 1x1 Lego.
You know, we'll let you off the hook. You cook and clean for me for a couple of years, maybe. Just maybe you can make it up to me. And maybe we'll, Okay, so it's Leon.
Oh my god, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. That feels real bad. I can't imagine that happening. Alright. Most popular. Holy 101 million! Whoa! Oh my god. It's a music video. Wow, it's interesting seeing content creators going into music and like being as successful as this. Like, that's a lot. 101 million. Not something you'd listen to? Probably not for me either, but like gives you an idea, right? Let's look at his next biggest video that is not.
What's up guys, कैसे आप सभी लोग? Welcome back to another gameplay video. तो guys, आज हम लोग दोबारा से खेलने जा रहे हैं Granny 3 और आज को ऐसे आनी टेढ़ी जगह घुसा के आराम से हम लोग इस लॉक को ओपन करने वाले हैं। 3, 2, 1 लेट्स गो। गेट ओपन हो चुका है और अपने पास एक लॉक पिक है, यानी हम लोग छोटे मोटे लॉक्स ओपन कर सकते हैं। ये वाला गेट ओपन हो गया है, इसके अंदर 2 मेरे को वेस्ट लगाने हैं तो मुझे मालूम है।
Oh.
यही है सस्ती स्लेंडरीना, थोड़ा सा एक्सपीरियंस करा के चली गई कि कितना आज वो
It just disappears?
बट ठीक है, अभी मुझे उससे डर नहीं लगता, मुझे उसका तोड़ पता है। फिलहाल यहाँ पर एक लोकर और है जिसके
Okay, I'm disappointed. Typical gamer.
This is the guess the
All 50 spaceship part locations guide. His biggest video is a guide. First person mode walkthrough part 7. How to make money using the stock market guide. What are these videos? This is not what I was expecting. Real life YouTuber zombie escape room.
What's up, everybody? Typical gamer here, and today for you guys, I got something.
This is from 8 years ago.
I was actually in Los Angeles with no J4. Time for 3 hits. Yeah. We got. Oh no! Oh, safer! 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 Hold on! Get in the sack! I got a flashlight with us. Someone punched me in the face. Who punched me? I don't know. Oh my God! We got a barcode scanner. Yeah,
Okay. Interesting. All right, let's check out Izada Pecora. We have such a wide range of content creators, which is cool. This looks like another song. It's a cover. Iron Mouse? Yeah. Okay. Interesting, interesting. 3D showcase. Just trying to find something that's not music. Hollow Live. News. You'd give it to Queso? I'm also leaning towards Queso. Music video, cover. Some sort of animation. Another cover, music. It's just all music. Okay. It looks like it's just all music. All right, Queso gets it. That was a pretty funny short. I gotta give it to him. Best esports game for the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. I think that Valorant has really kind of done a great job recently. League is still huge though. Counter-Strike 2 has blown up as well, but I still feel like Valorant might win this in terms of esports support, because they have the Riot Games esports team, and we all know that Riot Games is the best at esports in terms of the success of League of Legends. I'm going to give it to Valorant. Best esports athlete. Gotta give it to my boy Faker. Best esports team. I'm going to go with T1. All right. Player's voice. 3 rounds, 3 chances to vote. Notify me when positions are, or when open voting for each round. 30 nominees. What is this, though? So 3 rounds, 3 chances to vote. Round 1 is December 2nd, December 5th, and December 9th. I just don't know what this voting is for. I mean, I'm pretty sure he said it in the at the end.
And the Game Award goes to share our 10 nominees. We'll announce those nominees the year. And yes, that means you'll hear the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Bell, play their themes live on this very stage on December 12th. But before then,
This is the fan voted?
GameAwards.com to help select the winners by casting your ballot in all categories. Also, stay tuned for the announcement of our Player's Voice category, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 2nd. The winners in all
So this, what does that mean though? Because like, didn't we just vote for the other categories? Like, how's this different? Either way, I will sign up. I will sign up. All right, cool. We did it. We voted. Should we finish our mini crossword? I think it'd be fun to finish that up and then potentially call it a day. All right. Parts of the irrigation system. There's sprinklers, there's the pipes. The one you just voted for earlier is the actual Game Awards, where the player votes have a 10% contribution. Okay. And you get to vote 3 times? Maybe reset? I don't really think of beginning when I think reset. Parts of irrigation system. this be? What else is there than the sprinklers, the pipes, valves? But that's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. Martin Blank, frequent collaborator with One Across. Make a sudden turn. I don't have a good answer for this one. This one's tough. This one's really tough. Let's check to see if this word is correct. It's not, okay. This part was wrong. So it's not reset. But it is something set. But it's not something with an E. Beginning. This is tough. I feel like this could be like yeah, I don't know. Blank Martin. Blank Martin. Steve Martin? Steve Martin. Martin. Martin what? Deer? Like veer off course? Is that how you spell it? Yeah. Okay. Something S's. Parts of irrigation system. Hoses. Okay. We got this. Stuff in a printer cartridge. Toner. Onset. Yeah, we did it. Let's go. All right, we got it. Getting Steve was like critical. If I hadn't guessed Steve, I wouldn't have been able to get the rest for sure. Oh, Short. Short Martin? Not familiar. All right. That's gonna do it for me. Thanks for joining in for the Game Awards nominations. I won't get to stream the actual Game Awards. I wish I could, but I have prior obligations. That being said, I will still be watching later in the day and still have my hopes that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth wins Game of the Year. All right. I'm going to head out now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Bye.